Hey, you stuck on I-35. Wake up and turn up.
The Morning Grind.
88.7 FM KAZi. It is the Morning Grind. Good morning, y'all. Let's take a quick look at traffic. It is 8:07. For the most part, no accidents really blocking traffic. Of course, as you headed into downtown, you know what it is. I actually took a little trip through downtown. I normally don't deal with I-35. I had to deal with I-35 the other day, man. And it wasn't that bad. It was kind of like the line at Chick-fil-A. You know how it's real long, but it moves fast?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's efficient.
Yeah, it's efficient. Yeah, so it's like that.
Boys, they out there using lean, agile methodologies, and they said we're gonna outthink the drive-through. We're gonna make it so efficient.
It really is, but you be looking at it frustrated, and before you know it, your chicken is right there.
They asking you want that sauce?
That
Hey, you want that sauce? Dang, man, I was trying to complain about y'all. But yeah, let me get some of that sauce.
People be mad at you eating Chick-fil-A. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my God, you eat Chick-fil-A still?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people hate on you for that.
Make better chicken, and I'll stop eating Chick-fil-A.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Well, good morning, y'all. Glad you're along with me here on 88.7 KAZi. Don't forget to check us out online at kazifm.org. And don't forget the TuneIn app is also available on our website. You can put that on your mobile device. Take it with you wherever you want to go. Very special guest that I am keeping a promise to this morning. I told him a long time ago when his new project comes out, when his group's new project comes out, I wanted to have him on. If you are an 80s baby like myself, you remember Lisa and Cultjam, all kinds of great hits, head to toe. Wonder If I Take You Home, All Cried Out, Lost in Emotion, Can You Feel the Beat? And we've got one of those members on the phone with me, and he's going to talk about the new project, Cultjam Love. Mike Hughes from Cultjam. What's good, sir?
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm really good, man.
Sounds good. Appreciate you joining us, man. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Here's how I ran into Mike. I'm at the Zumba convention. I go to Zumba convention every year, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm walking through, and I'm like, I know that dude from somewhere. And I got up close to him. I'm like, oh my God, that's a cat from Cultjam. Wow. I'm like, what in the blank thing is he doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro works out like, Mike, I don't know if you what you drinking or what kind of protein powder or concrete powder you drinking, bro. Mike don't look he probably looks younger than he did now because he stayed working out.
Mike a vampire.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike, you a vampire. You can admit it.
He pressed pause on life.
Yeah, he did.
Ain't nobody got a wooden stake. Mike, come clean with it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
just trying to age gracefully, man. That's it.
It ain't easy, son. I'm sure, especially not in the music business, man. It can't be because I know there's a lot of frustrations in that.
Yeah, man, it's interesting. It's a great ride, man. But it's really interesting.
Yeah, no doubt. Now you guys started out back in '85. Basically, had the run from '85 to 1991. Yourself, Alex, and Lisa, and then you guys took off. What happened? What happened when everybody split, man? What did you keep doing?
I started the group in '84, and it was my boys Full Force wrote this track. I Wonder If I Take You Home. After writing with UTFO Roxanne, but they said they wanted to do an R&B type song, and kind of like in the vein of Shannon and Madonna, And I said, well, if I put a group together around this track, will you guys do the group? And they said, sure. So I got together with my boy Alex. I met him at a party in the city, and I heard him play piano first, and I said, this boy is bad. Then I went to a rehearsal he was doing with, and I saw him play bass, and I said, whoa, this boy is really bad. You got to be in my group, man. You got to be in my group. So I got together with him, and then we sent word around town that we were looking for a female vocalist, and some friends of mine say, hey, I know this girl. She's pretty. She's hot. You know what I mean? You guys should hear her sing. And it was Lisa, and we loved her. We brought the whole package to Full Force, and that was in '84. And, and everything just grooved, and the tracks just blew up, and we had a great career all the way through '91. And a lot of things happened, record company, people changing on the record company, you becoming not priority anymore. Money got funny, and so the group decided to take a little hiatus. And that's what it really was supposed to be, like, all right, let's take a break. We've been touring for a long time. And when we took that break, that was it. We never got back together. Lisa decided to do some solo stuff, and she never wanted to look back. So that's the way it ended.
Yeah, because I know that I think she was back out touring, and then I think I saw you guys started to make some things happen. And I'm like, oh man, Cultjam is coming back. This is gonna be dope. And I'd never seen you guys play. I saw some YouTube videos that you did. You and Alex and Mystina Sol are now doing. And I was like, oh man, they making a comeback, dude. This is gonna be really good because this station has been playing. We've been around for 42 years, and this station was a big part of your upbringing. When you guys were on Columbia, man, we played Lisa and Cultjam for real. So we backed you guys up. So tell me about the new conglomeration we got, because you got a new singer. Alex is also back.
Yes, man, after COVID, and that was really it, Like, we had been all doing individual stuff. I had been traveling a lot. I've been traveling in Brazil. I was doing a lot of Brazilian music and traveling a lot through Brazil and playing with different bands. And Alex, the same. Alex never stopped playing. Alex has been touring. Alex toured with Bobby Brown. He toured with different people like that. After COVID, we realized that a lot of people our age were dying of COVID and different sicknesses.
Yes,
it was crazy. And that we realized that, like, at our age, we still had so much to give, so much music in us, and to let this die like this, and watching other musicians our age drop, man, I was like, we need to continue what we had been doing. We need to bring back that love of music that we had and the sound that we had, and so we decided, let's really get together and do this. She don't want to be down with us. Let's find somebody new, some fresh blood put together with Cultjam. Alex told me about this one girl that he worked with, and he said, you should go see her perform, and see what you think of her. And I took a drive out to Long Island and watched this beautiful young lady hit it on stage. And I was like, wow, this reminds me of the love we had back then. You know what I mean?
Right.
Her energy was what we were, This is what we need to influx that energy back in us,
Yeah,
so,
man.
I introduced myself to her, and we started talking, and I said, do you write? And she said, yeah, I write lyrics. So I said, okay. We decided to give her one of our tracks and see what happens. Let's just see. And we gave her a track, and she came back with some beautiful lyrics, and I said, wow, this was meant to be,
Right.
I see this beautiful lady perform. I hear her write beautiful lyrics, our music. I said, this is it. This is what needs to happen. And we kept recording, and now we're just moving forward with this album called Jam Love,
Nice. Yeah, Cultjam Love is out right now, and I'm so glad that you guys are back, man, because like I said, y'all were a big part of our upbringing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a blessing to be able to pay it back to you guys and say, Cultjam is still here. Cultjam is back out, and y'all are swinging for the fence too. And I'm so glad, man. Really, really glad. You guys gonna be doing any touring? Gonna be hitting the road? Or you mainly doing shows like in New York or on the East Coast?
Right now, we're mainly doing shows over here in the East Coast. Just letting, the album just dropped, so we're just like feeling the music, letting people hear us do the music live, and then we have some bigger plans to hit the rest of the states after that. The industry is so different now. All the promotion is in our hands, so we're really, it's a whole new ball game of promotion and letting people hear. And there's so much noise out there. There's so many artists out there. So much noise out there.
Right.
Instagram and all that stuff is. It's just so much. So you gotta weed through the noise.
Yeah.
So that's just that whole thing is a whole thing that we're that we're involved in now, that we're trying to get the hang of. And we're pushing forward. We got a nice team behind us. And we're letting the world know that Cultjam is back out.
Right, because you got to play the social media game almost as much as you play the music game these days.
You really do. You have to be on top of that daily.
What?
Daily.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, this is Dapper D. Thanks for joining us. So Mike, I got two things I want to get to, but we're going to go back to the vampire thing. I know you sidestepped my question earlier, but Ain't you using like your vampire skills? Because it's like you were seeing the future, Mike. You guys have brought about what pop is nowadays. You guys were doing it. So you guys brought in hip hop, R&B, dance, and y'all put that thing together.
Yeah.
And it's like you were seeing the future, Mike. Do you feel like at that time you was like, yo, this is where it's going?
Yo, I mean, we were there for the beginning of hip hop.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We were there from the very beginning, and it was a part of us. You know what I mean? Not only did we grow up with Earth, Wind & Fire and Stevie and all of that, but we grew up with, KRS-One and Run DMC and Houdini, the very beginning of hip-hop, Rapper's Delight, that was engraved in us. Those were our high school party jams, So that was part of our music. It's part of our creation, So that reflected itself in the music that we created,
So
So
in that second,
it doesn't matter being a vampire. yo. The thing is, I always knew that I wanted to be an entertainer. I wanted to perform. I wanted to be an artist. And in my mind, even as a kid, I knew that the only way that I could be a great performer on stage is to always be in great shape. That just made all the sense of the world to me. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be a great performer, you have to be in great shape. And I always want to be a great performer. And right now, at 60 years old, I still want to be a great performer. So I need to be in great shape to do it.
Man, I can't believe you 60, man. This brother is.
Well, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Like
I'm
crazy.
thinking he's trying to act like he's 60, but he's actually older than that. It's the vampire.
He's actually 300 years old.
Don't let him
Yeah,
trick you. The second part of that, then, let's get to that music, because the contribution that you guys made, man. So y'all were funk musicians. I don't want to offend you, but I'm gonna say you were a funk musician, right, when you first started. But people think that at the end of it, you guys were like freestyle, that like Latino, but you had a Latina front person. Tell me how you feel about what your music you made and how you brought about freestyle and the Latino contribution, because bro, y'all blew it up.
It was all of that. It was all that. The clubs that we were going to were freestyle clubs at the time, and to tell you the truth, that's how the name Cultjam came about. When we went out to clubs, they would play this freestyle style music that you didn't hear on pop radio.
Right, exactly.
So we were like, yo, these jams are dope, but nobody really knows them but the kids that go to the club. These jams are cold, man. These jams are cold, and so they were called jams, So we used to spin, too. We used to DJ. Man, we did everything. Anything to get girls at the time.
There we go.
Anything to get girls at the time. So, when we DJ'd, our DJ name was Cultjam.
Nice.
And so me and a couple of guys in full force, we DJ'd as well. Wow. So when they hit on Roxanne, that's how the music industry became number one priority.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because now they had to hit production. They said, okay, we're going now, So then, how Cultjam came about after UTFO happened,
Okay.
But like all that, the freestyle, the hip hop, the R&B, the funk, all that's so mixed in with all of us,
So y'all actually, y'all produced the records and then went out and spun the records. man, that's what's up. Oh my God, can't nobody say that y'all wasn't taking care of business, son. Oh my God.
Seriously, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had great teachers. I mean, the guys from Full Force are my older brothers, man. They were the teachers, man. They taught us how to be serious in the industry and how to make it happen and be, open your eyes to all of the parts of the industry, the writing, the producing, the performing, all that stuff, They were great at Bow-Legged Lou, he was one. He spearheaded all that stuff,
Right, Bow-Legged Lou, I should say. That's
Bow-Legged Lou, yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, we actually had Paul. We had Paul on the show. It was a few months back.
Yeah.
Paul okay.
Yeah, and he did mention this fond memories of working with you guys. So y'all had these monster hits. I wonder if I take you home, man. Why are you making songs that we can't play around our mama? Why you do that, Mike?
Yeah, we can't do that no more. Yeah, we used to be able to.
You gonna take her home? Didn't y'all
Yes,
pop in
man.
overseas and then it came back to the United States? A lot of people may not know that.
We were on a breakdance album.
Oh, really?
We were on a breakdance compilation album. You know what I mean? So the cover was like some English guys breakdancing. You know, so when the track got back to the States as an import and the people were playing in the clubs, they were like, "Who are these English guys?" You know?
But you was NY do or die.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, for real. We're like, you know, we're a Brooklyn group, you know. So when we started playing the club, people were dying to see us. Like, who are these people, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, and that's what the initial buzz of the group was really hot. It was hot from the beginning. It was a roller coaster, man, and it just took off so fast. It was a swoon, man. It was crazy, incredible.
Right.
So let's say, I think for the timeline, we'll say y'all ended 91.
Yeah, 91 I think was the last time.
But y'all had that hit. Let the Beat Hit 'em in
Let
91.
the Beat Hit 'em with the 91 hit, man. Let the Beat Hit 'em.
So there was no decline there.
Nah, man. Let the Beat Hit 'em was a great hit for us, man. We enjoyed that. That took us. We toured through Europe with that one, and we had a lot of fun working with CNC Music Factory, who actually produced that track.
Oh, right,
and then
right.
they produced half the album. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you know.
Yeah, CNC. And who was it Clavellis or Cole? That one of them passed away. It's David Cole, right?
Right. Cole, David Cole passed. Yeah.
No, them some bad boys, man. Yeah, it was a nice hookup for y'all. Nice hookup.
Yeah, it was real nice. They were cool people, and it was great working with them. And that album was nice. Funk mixture of Full Force and CNC. It was really nice, really nice.
Definitely. Cultjam Love is out. It's the new one from Cultjam. Mike Hughes, tell everybody where they can find you on the social media, since that's half the game these days. Tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, that's seriously the game. But on Instagram, we are Cultjam Love. You know, it's just after the album. So Cultjam Love, you can find us on Instagram and see the shows and all the great info and hear the songs. Our website, cultjammusic.com. cultjammusic.com, you know,
cool.
And you can find us, man, you know, and hear the new music. Right now, we're promoting our rendition of Holding Back the Years.
Yes.
Which is another great 80s song by Simply Red. And I decided, you know, I said, let me hear some female vocals on this beautiful track. And Mystina did a wonderful job.
Yes, she did. I've heard it, man. It is nice. There was a couple other ones that I heard. I was kind of skimming through the album. One of Us. I like One of Us, man.
See?
One of Us is
you like
dope.
One of Us?
Yes,
Mike,
sir. One of Us is
How come
dope.
all your stuff sounds like you trying?
That is old school.
Yeah,
One
it
of
is.
Us is my purpose intent to do an old school R&B track.
Well, if you was trying to catch that fish, you got me this morning, because I guarantee you, I was like, oh my God, that's a great song. Yeah,
Mike, it sounds like you trying to dry snitch on yourself with the titles that you a vampire. One of Us, Holding Back the Years. Mike, just go ahead and come out to the world. You look good though, man. You look good.
Yeah.
All fun. You look good.
I see Lenny. You see Lenny Kravitz working out?
Sir,
Yes,
please.
yes.
In the leather pants. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I
man.
was like, come on, bro. Really? I was upset. I was like, man, my man is keeping. I mean, but you know, we have to do that. A lot of people think that as we get older, we're supposed to, you know, lay back a little bit, you know, more and all of that. And the thing about it is, we actually have to stay more active because our bodies are starting to, you know, we're starting to lose muscle tone and all of that
man.
stuff. So yeah, man, you got to.
And you know us folks, man. You know,
Yes.
we have to take care of ourselves, man. You know, and musicians especially. And I always advocate for musicians, because musicians have a way of letting themselves go, because you have long nights and eating anywhere way you can. And then, you know, and sometimes there's drugs mixed in, because musicians sometimes get caught up into that. You know, from the very beginning, man, I remember the first time we ever met an artist we were on tour with, and they brought us backstage to meet them. You know, say, oh yeah, you opened up for this group. I don't want to say who it is. I don't drop down on anybody, even though it was a long time ago. When we went into the dressing room, man, there were lines of stuff on the tables, man. They're like, yo, you want to partake? Yo, we were in our early 20s, man. We were like, nah, that's all right. That's cool. You know, that's cool. It's nice meeting you, and that's cool. You know, and there was a lot of that. You know what I mean? But we had, back in the days, we had Gatorade and Nutriment on our rider.
There we go.
You know,
That's what's
we
up.
we used to do push-ups before we went on stage. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that was our thing. It was our thing from the very beginning, and it stuck with us in our older age. You know, it's like, you know, and seeing people like Mick Jagger and say, come on, I know it can be done, man. You can jam on stage until you croak.
Oh, sure. Yeah, Mick Jagger, Sting, you know, a lot of those guys. Aerosmith, man, nobody. Aerosmith, them boys are still standing up. It is incredible that Aerosmith is still around because they done got it to, you know, the lines you were talking about. I'm sure they did a few of those as well, man. So yeah, gotta stay straight. Okay, one final question. This is more. Are you going to the Zumba Fitness Convention this year, or are you gonna be too busy?
Yeah, man. We're promoting the stuff, man. We're going to be traveling. Yeah. My wife will be there, of course. She always goes, and she dragged me along. But this year, now I won't be able to make it.
Gotcha. Well, I'll be sure to say hello to Michelle when I see her, man. Hopefully I'll run into her.
Right,
I saw her last year, and I didn't see you. I said, okay, the project's out. They're working. I know Mike's handling business. But continued success to Cultjam, man. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us this morning, brother. Certainly appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys so much, man. Thank you.
This was fun. Thanks, Mike.
The Morning Grind. Get ready. It's a new day. Let's go.